Shiver me timbers! Shiver me timbers! Shiver me timbers! Shiver me timbers!
Ahoy, fine shites! Good evening, good afternoon, how you doing, how you living? Before my goat Robert Peterson put on the mantle of The Batman, there was this, The Batman, the 2004 animated series that everyone has unanimously agreed has to be one of the most hardest, most metal Batman medias of all time. The episode begins with the Goonies freaking out. Superman's my goat, but this is why Batman is unmatched. The aura alone is unmatched. Dude isn't even there yet, and he has these chronoms tweaking at a mere sound. The mere thought that he could be in the shadows is enough for them to shake in their boots. Shit is not cool in the streets. Unlucky for them, Batman actually was there, and he starts to tweak out on these folks right here. Cool thing to note is that much like the Matt Reeves movies, this Batman is a very inexperienced newcomer to the vigilante scene. Aura alone so deeply disgusting that he takes down two bros without having to leave the shadows. Give him his flowers. He's big dog. It's cool that it's only at this moment, at the minute 30 mark, that we actually see the Batman. Makes us feel and see what the criminals probably feel and see when the Batman is crushing bones and rolling bat tanks on faces.
I'm the Batman.
Wrap it up, it's peak! The intro to this show is so good. The soundtrack too, the character design is very unique, the animation, the coloring, the shadows are just buzz. So the Batman goes home and is met by Alfred, and this is the first rendition of Bruce that isn't an outright dick to him for no reason. Alfred informs my goat that today is his 3-year anniversary as Batman, and he reminisces about his parents. It's been more than 20 years, big bro. Let it go. Go to therapy, please. Batman is still at the stage where the police deem him to be an urban legend or a myth, which is exactly what you would want. But the police can't be delusional enough to expect people to believe that randomly, after decades of being in the dirt, that the streets finally start to get cleaned up, and it's the GCPD who's doing that? Yeah, okay, bro. Alfred forced Bruce to leave the cave and go to a courtside LeBron show, which, if it were me, no questions asked, I'm sitting there legs wide open, locked in. This show does a really good job dividing both Bruce and Batman. At times, he genuinely feels bipolar, but most medias either lock in too heavily on Batman or Bruce. I guess because of its runtime, it has a good enough leeway to explore best of both worlds, which I really enjoy and hope to see more of in the Reeves universe. This is Bennett and Ellen Yin, and I assume this is their version of Gordon, which Gordon is so iconic, bro. You cannot expect me to love them as much as I love him. We get our first look at this universe's Arkham Asylum, in which we see an appearance by... Wait. Who the fuck is that? Boo! Please. Please. Stop using the joke. Listen, the Jonkler's voice actor in this show is amazing. And I love him just as much as the next guy. But please give Jonkman and Harley Quinn a rest. Please. I used to really like the Jobbler and Harley. But recent medias don't understand these characters and just use them for the sake of having these characters in their medias. And it's sickening. It's disgusting. And it's butchering the entire idea of what makes these characters so special. Batman's Rose Gallery is packed with heat, and you keep reusing the same characters and disregarding people like Mr. Freeze, Clayface, Killer Croc, Death... Okay, maybe not him. Anyways, Gibbler checks himself into Arkham and kills a guard and lets all the prisoners loose. The police try to figure out Batman's identity. Yeah, good luck. They use the Jinklers' riot in Arkham as a way to lure Batman in. Bruce leaves the Laker game, missing the greatest LeBron run of all time, and these two baddies who were ready to put out even after this corny-ass line.
You know, I once toyed with the idea of buying the Gators. Buying them lunch.
And goes to Arkham the only way he knows how. Dripping in aura. Jink Junk blows up the bridge leading to Arkham, so Batman grapples in and sees the horror the Jiggler has committed. Jibber makes a good point, bringing up the age-old question, is Batman just as crazy as the people he fights? Yes. Batman realizes that this ain't your grandma's criminal, and the Batman and Jib Jab start throwing down. The two detectives jump into the river to get into Arkham, which... The distance and the tides alone would have killed them on impact, but we move. Inside, Batman and Juice WRLD have a legendary squabble. This rendition of Joker is really cool, and he's also super athletic, so while he's not on par with the Batman, it's still a good match, because in 3 years, Batman hasn't met anyone like him. Batman tries to stop the Jibby bomb from exploding, and it's a fake out. Bennett tries to arrest the Batman like, you're not him, pack it up. Bruce is absolutely stumped by this character and decides to check out his old hideout. He's visited by...
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Turns out these two are besties, and they have a heart-to-heart about the Batman. Batman investigates Murr's hideout, and he gives a speech we've heard a million times before. We're destined to do this forever, Batman. You and me, same side of the coin, Batman. Your crazy matches my crazy, Batman. Get me pregnant, Batman, please. I beg. But I beg! Dude escapes via hot air balloon and is going to pop it to release laughing gas on Gotham. Batman wastes no time to stop the jobber in his tracks while he has his whole grippers out. Another legendary squabble, and Batman grapples into a water tank and pulls the Spider-Man. Superhuman feat of strength. This is why he is, was, and forever will be my goat. He saves the balloon, kicks the impractical Joker in his face, and takes a hard fit pick because aura oozes naturally from bro. He calls the Batboat to take the balloon away from Gotham, and my goat pollutes the water. Batman packs Jack and whips up an antidote for the laughing gas. And the show ends with Joker going further into insanity and really getting obsessed with the Batman, starting a legendary rivalry in the process. And that's the Batman. Peak show. Many people forget that this Batman is the same guy who stood toe-to-toe with Dracula and no-diffed him. S-tier adaptation, go to series, I'ma take a nap now.